across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. And it caroms off the glove and it stays out.
The shot's coming from the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We're still scoreless. Prague's got it in the defensive zone. Handles the pass. Trying to get back on the attack now. Plzeň's got it in their own zone. Takes it at center. Sparta's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Grabs it in his own end. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. Whistle stops the play. Klepis is going off for 2 minutes for cross-checking. Both teams lining up for the face-off, and it's a chance to see if there's actually some power in this power play.
First power play opportunity of the game, and to set the tempo, the trend on the specialty team unit.
Good defensive effort to poke it away. And the puck clears the zone. Great poke check on the reach. Deep inside the defensive end, still trying to clear. Up along the wing. Slides it across. And that's deflected off someone in front. Puck's in the net, but the whistle sounds, blowing the play dead. Power play set to roll on as the setters get ready for the face-off. Sparta's won the draw. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Makes a save! Gets a piece of it with the glove.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. Still looking for our first goal. Here inside the defensive zone, they get the puck. And they get the puck out. Slides it over with pace to Kempney. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Horak. Both teams back to even strength as the power play comes up empty-handed on that one.
That's a great job.
Scores!
Well, he gets beat clean by the shot, James, and he's only one player in front of the net, but it's not about how many, it's about where you are, and when you take away the eyes of the gender, this is exactly what can happen.
Sparta's hard work pays off as they get on the board first here tonight.
Yeah, getting on the board first over halfway through the first period. And, you know, there hasn't been much going on here in this game. It's been back and forth, but it's starting to open up with this first goal. Gotta hope that there's some more offense in this one.
Along the half wall with the puck. Grabs it in his own end. Into the attacking area from the left side.
Come from behind here, James, to get the equalizer, and they created some much-needed momentum. They stayed with the game plan, and they've been rewarded for their efforts. The goaltender's trying to play the game of percentages here. He drops into the butterfly position, making himself as big as he possibly can, but guess what? There's a few inches available up high, and the shooter converts.
Puck possession so critical in today's game, and the official ready to drop the puck right here. Plzeň's won the draw. Haas takes it into the offensive end. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Big time stop. Scores! Well, the goaltender's going to want to have that one back. He put it in himself. Plzeň's got in front by a goal here in the first.
Well, I really like the way they've competed here, James. They get the go-ahead goal, but they got to find a way to continue to attack. You got to play with killer instincts, especially when there's so much time left.
Soderlund's got it in the offensive zone. Scores! Well, that's number 2, Pounder.
Yeah, he's been all over the puck tonight. He's feeling blocked it perfectly and got himself set to position, James. I thought he had it. He got a good chunk of it, but he didn't get it all.
Plzeň's on a mission tonight. Boy, do they look dialed in.
They look dialed in, and they look fast. There's so much motion. Everyone is moving, and when they're moving, they're disrupting coverage and giving themselves lots of looks at the net, and they've been rewarded with a couple goals.
Haas has it in the defensive end. Kleppis plays it against the boards. Shot! And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. Prague's got it behind the net. Slides it quickly to Rubens. Sparta's got it in their own zone. Puck picked up by Sabotka. And he hangs on to the puck. Plzeň's got the puck along the boards. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. In front of the net, and the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Here in the later stages of this period, Plzeň's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. Grabs the puck. And he takes the pass. Feeds the puck over. Sparta's gained possession. Across the line and on the attack. Shot! Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Riddick! Plzeň's got the puck in the defensive end. Looking for space inside the D zone. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. That'll do it for period number 1. We'll drop the puck on the second period in just moments.
Be sure to get next year's season tickets now at this year's location and prices without paying extra for the first 3 rounds of the playoffs. This offer is available now. Don't miss your opportunity to pick up the best locations for next season. Stop by section 144 on the concourse.
Both teams back on the ice are lined up, and period number 2 is about ready to go. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Sparta's coaches aren't going to like the possession numbers here, James. Sometimes it doesn't match the eye test, but tonight it does.
Shuts him down. Plzeň's got the puck. Prague's got the puck now. Sparta's looking to break out. Fires it on net, and he snags that one with the glove. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Lots of time left in this period. 3-1 is where we're sitting. Fans being treated to a lot of offense thus far. Oh, stopped it! What a save on the play!
And there's nothing technical about that. That is all about the will to find a way to make that save incredible, James.
Fight continues here, but this crowd still buzzing after what we saw. What a stop that was.
Yeah, and they're saying thank you to the goaltender right now, James. They're still on their feet. They're electric right now. And really, it's a nice feeling. Why? Because it doesn't always go this way, so when you have it, you embrace it.
And the puck's kicked free. It's a fancy footwork to kick it over to his teammate. Plzeň's gained possession along the boards. And he connects with the long bomb. Plzeň's got the puck against the half wall. Prague's got it in their own zone. Takes the feed from his own end.
First pass leads to the offense. That's a great one.
Shuts him down. Takes the puck. Tries to feed it over to Sabotka. Scores! The captain comes through!
Often goaltenders today, they drop into the butterfly as a default position and make themselves as big as possible. Idea being you want to take away as much of the net as you can. But there's a lot of bodies in front, so a smart shot. He can't find it, and it finds its way to the back of the net.
Prague suddenly made this a lot more intriguing here in this second period.
I know it's cliche, James, but the game is 60 minutes. It's only the second, and they've got themselves within one. A lot of runway to go.
Receives the pass. And that's blocked from someone in front. Sparta's moving it into the offensive end. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Takes the puck along the boards. Dishes it off. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Nowhere for that shot to go through. High. They tie it up. They tie it up with the goal.
Well, that is huge, James. They were behind in this one, but they were always focused on the next step. And when you do that, you're able to look at what's ahead of you, not what's behind you. And they get the equalizer for their efforts.
More than half the period has expired. It's all tied up. And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. Schleiss plays the puck. Here's a chance. Denied by the blocker. Prague's got a hold of the puck. Steps inside. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Sparta's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Oh, what a save on the play!
Oh, that's such an athletic save, James. I mean, that's just all about competing, finding a way to get to the puck.
On the attack along the boards. Here's a chance. Scores! A go-ahead goal!
Well, the game is all about timing here, James, and now they're in front, so these next few shifts are critical. They want to play with a ton of energy and keep their opponent guessing.
Prague's gone up by one here late in period number 2. Now to see if they can build on this when they get to the third.
Well, they'll want to pounce right off this face-off, James. They've had a ton of urgency in the last few shifts, and they found a way to get the go-ahead goal here. They're going to need to really work hard to hold the lead because you know that their opponent, they're going to have a bit of urgency here.
Makes the save, and they got a blocker on it. Long lead pass into the neutral zone. Shot! Oh, plays it off the outside of the iron. Thought he had the corner, but clearly not.
Prague's been working hard and have put forth a strong effort throughout this entire game, and that's the reason they have the lead. They wanted to extend the cushion, but unfortunately, bad luck on their side, or maybe it was good positioning by the goaltender, but nonetheless, it goes off the post and out.
Just a friendly reminder about tonight's silent auction. All items can be viewed and bid upon at the display near the guest services counter.
We are moments away from the third period. The truth lies here. Here we go. We're underway in the third. Everybody having fun getting in on the offensive action. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
Prague's ahead in this game, James, but for how long is the big question. I mean, their opponent just keeps storming back after a goal. This is a modern-day offensive game. No defense is being shown on this one.
Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Sparta's clinging to this 4-3 lead. Offense's own face-off, and he wins the draw. Here's a chance! Stopped by the goaltender. Stops him again! Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. Pokes it away to keep the pressure on. And now it's over to Klepis. Here's the pass. He scores! What a goal!
It always amazes me, James, to see how quickly these shooters can get the puck off of their stick. I mean, they can shoot off their inside leg, their outside leg. It doesn't matter, but what does matter? The positioning from that slot area. You know that if you get all of it, you're going to tag one home.
Plzeň's hard work and tenacity has paid off with the equalizer.
Yeah, James, they clawed their way back into this one, and it's been a result of hard work, good positioning, and the ability to counterattack, and that's quite a punch to get them back at evens. The remainder of this period, though, both teams going toe-to-toe. This is going to be a great one.
Slides the puck over. Whacks it into the offensive zone. Prague's got the puck in the defensive end. And now he moves it to Salamaki. Centering pass in front. Block shot. Big hit. Here they come on the attack down the left side. Denied by the goaltender. Oh, some strong physicality on the play. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Sparta's got a hold of the puck now. Here's a pass to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Scooped into the trapper by Reddick.
Reaction time is everything when you're a goaltender, and that's why you see from a young age them working on all of those different drills to help them with these kinds of saves. Just flash the leather and make the save. What a glove hand.
Plzeň's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Passes it over! And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Past the midway mark of the frame, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Prague's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. Oh, lays out for the block! Wow! Big time stop there. Denies it again.
Well, you know that he's a fierce competitor, and he battled to make consecutive saves there, James.
Face-off coming up here, and Cheryl, let's see if they can keep that momentum going.
No question about it, James. We know where the momentum lies right now after some sustained pressure, heavy forecheck, lots of shots going to the net. The goaltender is fatigued. You want to make sure that you can continue to apply that pressure and see if you can squeak one by.
Here's a short pass to Matura. Takes a shot. Great stop by the goaltender off the glove. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. Prague's moving it along the wing. Puck knocked loose after that hit. And it's a quick pass to Matura. Fires it just wide. Sparta's got possession of the puck. And that's just out of reach. Puck exits the zone. Approaching the final 60 seconds of this one. And he slides it quickly to Rubens. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Poked away by the goaltender. Prague's ready to go on the attack. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Plzeň's got the puck. Sends it across the ice. Takes the feed. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Cuts to the paint. Sparta's got the puck in their own end. Oh, look at this chance. Jostling for the puck, but still maintains possession. They fight for it along the boards. Here's a chance. Fires the wrist shot. And a great save. Well, we've played 3 periods of regulation hockey and still no winner. So what do? We go to overtime. It's sudden death style. Will there be a hero? We'll find out next.
Just a reminder to always keep your eye on the puck. It can enter the seating area and cause serious injury.
Overtime. Moments away. Listen to this place. The electricity so thick you could cut it with a knife. Sudden death. Overtime. The puck is dropped. Let's go. Takes the feed up ahead. For the win. And it comes up with a huge save. A big face-off here inside the offensive end. They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. And that's knocked away. Sparta's looking to break out of their own end. Prague's got it in their own zone. Handles the puck. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. This one's still up for grabs in the final minute of sudden death. Rubens has the puck against the half wall. And play continues as that goes off the glove. Sparta's got the puck along the wall. Big time defensive play. And someone's going off here as the ref's hand goes high in the air. Sparta's got him along the wall. And the puck stopper. Huge save on the play. Oh my goodness, wow.
Absolutely incredible that he could extend himself like that, James, to be able to get onto that puck. Incredible save.
Sparta's got a 4-on-3 here with plenty of time to work with. And they win the draw here in their own end. They get it out of the defensive end. Feeds it across the ice to Kempney. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Feeds it over. Great save from in tight. And we got a delayed penalty coming up here. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
Everyone has a role on a team, and this PK unit right now in overtime has to do a job if they want to remain in the game.
And a chance for a little 3-on-3 as both teams step inside the face-off circle. Soderlund's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. He's it up. Oh, and that's just on the side of the net.
Well, this is a product of the game being so fast. James just wants to get rid of it and fires it wide.
There's the horn, and overtime solves absolutely nothing. So we go to the shootout in moments.
Do your part and take public transit to and from the game.
Time for the shootout, and so many people will complain about it, but when it's time to actually let this thing unfold, there is not a single person I know that looks away. Scores! What a shot!
Well, his head was up the whole way, James. He was waiting for daylight. He saw it, and he took it.
Elson's up next. It's his time to shine. And he rings the post! If he can snipe one here, he can really put a stranglehold on this shootout. Stops it. This might be turning into a save-out instead of a shootout.
Yeah, I mean, this is 1v1 against the goaltender, and he's challenging at the top of his crease, but most importantly, he's trying...
What a save on the shootout!
Well, he makes himself as big as possible. There's no holes.
Shuts it down. What a save!
Huge save. You could tell that he wanted that one.
Do or die moment. He needs to score in order to keep his team still in this thing. That's stopped, and that'll do it for this one. A hard-fought victory, and it goes right down to the wire. Well, that'll do it for all of us here at EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski, and we will see you next time from ringside.